Welcome to my channel, All for Health with Jane. You know, family, when you listen to the Senzo Meyiwa Trial and you compare it with the AKA and Tips Motswani murder case, it's like these two cases are taking place in two different countries, where one country is far less developed than the other. The Senzo Meyiwa trial, I am listening at Advocate Ramosepele when he was cross-examining Lieutenant Colonel Gideon Gous. In his cross-examination, Gideon Gous indicates that there's a number in Bongani Ntanzi's phone, and this number it's saved under the name Lungisani. And when they look at the number, they have realized that then this number belongs to Fizo Ntuli. Now they are arguing. The defense is denying that that number belongs to Fizo Ntuli. So now my point here is, family, South Africa is a very developed country. You know, such things we cannot spend time arguing about them when we can prove them. It is easy to prove a number. If indeed this number belongs to Fizo Ntuli or it doesn't belong to him, it's easy. It's easy to get that, family. So for them to spend time arguing about that, I'm not sure what's happening. Because, you know, it even gives me this thing, maybe the lawyers, when they do this, the intention is not to defend their clients, but, you know, it's where their salary comes from. Because if indeed you defending a person, this is simple and clear. Family, whenever you buy a SIM card, SIM cards in South Africa are recut. And the reason why they are recut is because of identification and safety. Because of that, they must be able to identify the owner of that SIM card. And for safety, in case, for an example, today, the way it is alleged, it is not Fizo Ntuli who was communicating with Bongani Ntanzi, but instead it was Lungisani, who is the owner of that number. So that can be proven, whether correct or incorrect. So that's my point. That's what I wanted to. And why do I compare it with the AKA murder case? You know, AKA, they're telling us about tracking the phone, tracking the location, using the phone. But you come to the Senzo Meyiwa trial, we're still arguing about the number, that this cell phone number doesn't belong to this one. And we want to say, so and so, maybe there are people who have put information inside Bongani Ntanzi's number. Those are the things that we can prove. If indeed the police have put information inside those cell phone numbers, technology can prove that. Because technology will show where was this person when he put information inside the phone. Was this person in prison? Was this person in an office at a particular place? Was this person at his home? Wherever he is, technology will be able to prove that to us. Unless, correct me, family, if maybe my understanding it's not to that level. But the way I understand how cell phones work, it is because it's easy to track the location. Where were these people when they did that? And another thing is that to verify Ntuli, Fizo Ntuli as the owner, it's very easy again. They don't even have to go via the police policies to do that. They can apply for a credit bureau credit bureau record for Fizokuhle Ntuli. And on the records, family, hence I'm saying the recurring of the SIM cards, it's very important, because when you go to the credit bureau, what happens is all my numbers appear, all my addresses that I have registered appear on that report. So it will be easy to see if indeed Fizokuhle is not the owner. Then such evidence can be brought to court to show the court that this person is lying. But if we keep on saying a person is lying when we don't have facts to, to argue against that person, or to prove to the court against this particular person, enough for now, it doesn't make sense, can it? It doesn't make sense. So hence I'm saying there are ways that Advocate Ramosepele can use for him to be able to prove if this person is lying or not lying. Okay, and even that one of Ntanzi having ported his number from MTN to Cell C, it's easy to do that. You cannot do it without your ID. Yes, let's assume the police took the ID and Ntanzi and they did that on his behalf. They can still prove that, family, using the location, using different ways to ensure that we prove that. Let's listen to this clip to the end, and we'll comment after.
Now, in terms of your analysis, what is the cell number that is attributed to the contact Lungisane?
277159512339. Inamba ke liyaqeda ibiza ehlanganiswa ke nalo oseviwe ke lana nanjengolungisani ku 277159512339.
Okay. And your analysis is that the SIM card that was used and the number related thereto will be the 276090168990. Is that correct?
What's the number?
On SIM card 1.
No,
Which
wasn't.
One will
it's
that
not.
be?
If you look, it's not SIM card 1. SIM card 2 was used.
Or SIM card 2, yes. The
SIM
number.
card 2 277250570556.
Yes, that was my mistake. Yes, I see that.
Okay, akusiyona ke leqeda ibiza wena ke inamba uSIM card 2 mawubheka ke inamba 277250570556.
And if you go lateral to the right, it says Fizokuhle Ntuli at Lungisane, and you say accused number 5 with attributed number 277159512339. Do you see that?
Say again, where? Which
Where
one?
it says on your right, Fizokuhle Ntuli at Lungisane,
Yes,
accused 5, and the number attributed thereto.
that's correct.
Yes.
Yebo ke uma ubheka ke sokudla ke ngale kubhaliwe Fizokuhle Ntuli Lungisani inamba ke 277159512339.
Yes. Now, my instructions from accused number 2 is that he does indeed know this Lungisane person. And that Lungisane person is not accused number 5, Fizokuhle Ntuli. It's a different person at all.
I can't comment on that. That's according to the database I received, and that's the analysis I've done.
Uma ngalelo wesibili ke angitshela khona ke kushumeli ke manje ukuthi yebo ulungisani loya obhalwe khona laphana uyamazi kodwa ke ulungisani loyo akusiyena number 5 uFizokuhle Ntuli uthi ke mina akukho engakusho lapho mina ke imininingwane lena engiyitholileke laphana la egcina khona ke imininingwane kumakhala ekhukhwini.
My Lord, if I
Yes.
to approach. I am in that head, my lord. Thank you. Now, just to enumerate that point that Lungisane is not accused number 5, and the number attributed there that does not belong to accused number 5. Accused number 2 instructs me that Lungisane's surname is, I'm not even sure that I should mention it in court, let me leave it. But he instructs me as follows, that they are allowed to make calls from the public phones at prison where he is accommodated. And he does speak to this person on this number on weekends when he's allowed to phone.
I've already, if I just can go back to my testimony, where I, in paragraph 15.2, 15.2, let me just check that number, 15.2.1.
On the DD5.
Yeah. Page 11.
Yeah, I'm there.
Esabheka ke la ufakazi ummeli uthi ke le number ke futhi ummangalelo wesibili angitshela kona ukuthi ke le number lena ke ebhalwe ngaphansi kwegama kaLungisane akusiyona inumber yakhe umsolo wesihlanu futhi ke uLungisane umuntu ke asakhulumisana nayo nangama weekends uma bevunyelwa ke noma benesikhathi sokuthi ke bafone usebenzisa ke ama public phones uyakhuluma naye ngama weekends.
There I've explained that that number of accused 5, accusing Tule, with cell number 271759511239 was saved on the SIM card as Lungusane. This number was identified as my amended, was identified by Colonel Stein and the investigation team and through 205. And that is what, that's because this number was identified by the investigation team.
Yes.
Not by me,
Yeah.
by the investigation team.
Uma efunda ke lana kuloku akuvezileke lapha u15.2.1 kuyasho ukuthi inamba kaFiso Kuhle Ntuli uaccused 5 and a cell number u277159511239 yayisaviwe ke noma isaviwe ke kwiSIM card kwiSIM card ngaphansi ke konumber u75 nanjengolungisane futhi ke washo ke ukuthi inamba lena ke yakhonjwa ke kena ke wayitshengiswa ke yena uKenneth Stein kanye nalo ithimba eliphenyayo liphenya iqala leli kanti futhi nangesikhathi ke sebenza isicelo ke kulaba abasebenza ngama cellphone lokho okubizwa phecelezi ke nanjengo section 205 so uthi akuyena ke umuntu owathola le number kodwa inamba lena ke awatshelwa lokho ngayo.
Okay. Are you done with your response?
Yes, just want to check something. Yes.
Okay. Now, as you correctly point out, and yesterday you confirmed this, you never had access or perused the Section 205s that were done by the previous analyst and downloaders, correct?
That's correct.
Bengishilo ke izolo ukuthi ke ama section 205 noma izicelo abazenza ke kule nkampani esebenza ngomakhala ekhuphini ke zenziwa kulowo ke ongaphambili kwami ke umcwaningi angizange ngikubheke ke lokho.
And you've also never had access to the analysis done by Colonel Stein, correct?
No.
Futhi ke nocwaningo olwenziwa uyena uKenneth Stein angizange ngilithathe ngilibheke ngibone ukuthi yini awayenza nawayithola.
So the point will be, this what contained in Annexure 8, from your perspective, is just an ipsa dixit. It's a say-so by somebody else. It's not you who says SIM card 2 was linked to SIM card 5, and this was verified to be accused number 5 or Lungisane. Is that correct?
Say again?
That's not your first-hand information. This is what is contained in Annexure 8.
No. Wait. Annexure 8.
Yes.
Okay. So the SIM card, Samsung, the SIM card is my analysis. The two SIM cards.
Yes.
The linkages
Yes.
was done where I've put the two numbers on the database from Colonel Stein.
Oh, okay.
And as I already explained, He gave me the whole database after he left, so I don't know what's on the database, but I can't testify on what's on the database.
Exactly.
And that's how it linked to that two numbers.
Right.
Uma ubheka ke lana ke unalama sim card amabili ke loyo umsebenzi ke wona ke umsebenzi wami owenziwa yimina bese ubheka ke la ekuqhathaniswa khona ke noma ekubheka ukuthi kuhlangana kuphi ke ileyo mininingwane leyo ke database engayithola ke kuyena uKenneth Stein.
Let's go to Annexure 7. From your left, the bottom left, yes, right there. There's a number as well that was attributed to accused number 2, and the number will be 2776, 264 8460. You see that?
That's correct.
Accused number 2 states that he doesn't recall ever using this number.
As I said, this is found on the database from Colonel Stein.
Le number ke yona ke la ekhoneni e27762648460 uthi umsolo wesibili ke akayikhumbuli esebenzisa leya number nanjengoba bengishilo ke lokhu kwatholakala kwimininingwane ekhona noma ke ku database yakhe uKenneth Stein.
My Lord, if I may be given a minute, I just want to see something here. Okay. Let's go to your exhibit DD5 at page 5.
Page 5.
Yes.
DD5. About
Yeah, paragraph 14.3.
yes.
It says, paragraph 14.3, note that the suspect did change from one service provider, Vodacom, to Cell C, as picked up from the downloads.
That's correct, yes.
What does that mean?
That he went from one service provider, he was at MTN, and he transported the number to Cell C. He was at Vodacom and transported his number to Cell C.
Lana ke uma ubheka lokho ubhale lana ke ku40.3 ukuthi qaphela ke ukuthi umsolo wakhe ushintshile ke ukusuka ke ku Vodacom ukuya ke ku Cell C nanjengoba kutholakala kuma downloads uthi ke kusho lokho ke ukuthi inamba leyo yakhe ke ithathile ke yase manje iya ku Cell C isuka ku Vodacom.
My Lord, if I may take instruction on this.
Yeah.
Point. Thank you, my Lord, I'm indebted. Accused number, firstly, perhaps if we look at that, where it says it was ported to Cell C, when was that done?
Doesn't say the date, but here you'll see attribute data, unknown network South African, MTN, mobile telephone network South Africa, and then Cell C, LTY, South Africa.
Ukuthi ke kwenziwa nini ke lokhu ukuthi ashintshe ku Vodacom aye ku Cell C akusho ke ngoba achaza iyachaza ke nje ukuthi i-network engaziwa yasho ke eNingizimu Afrika i-mobile network isho ke futhi ukuthi South Africa bese ithi Cell C Pty.
Now, when I went to accused number 2 now, he says he has never ported his number to Cell C. He's always used Vodacom and MTN.
I can't explain it. This was not extracted by me. This was extracted by redundant device network information that's embedded on the card itself.
Lokhu ke uma ethi akakaze yena ke asebenziseke uCell C lokho asebenzisa uMTN no Vodacom angazi ke lokho akusimina ke owakhipha lokho kodwa ke nanjengoba ibhaliwe ke laphana ukuthi ke imininingwane noma information noma ulwazi loliyana ke olukumakhala ekhukhwini uqobo noma kanye network.
Okay. Now, at paragraph 9, yes, of your is it so sorry, not paragraph 4, what is this?
Yes.
Is it? I just want the relevant part where it says the device. Sorry, it's not even paragraph. Sorry. Yeah, at page 3 of Exhibit DD in brackets 5.
Yes.
Where it says, and paragraph 9 thereof, the Samsung model SMJ 500F/DS with IMEI numbers 3532 9008 509 8895 and 3532 910885 098889 was not downloaded due to security pattern, and I'll end up there. Now, this is for my clarification, because my understanding was this, and you explained it yesterday, that because it's a dual SIM card, it will be given another IMEI number.
2 IMEI numbers, that's correct.
Okay. Because my understanding was that a mobile device, and I'm standing subject to correction here, a mobile device has got simply one fingerprint, one identification mark that is uniquely for that particular device.
If it's not a dual SIM,
Yes.
If it's a dual SIM, they'll have 2 IMEI numbers.
Nanjoma usho ukuthi kulwazi lwakho ukuthi umakhalekhukhwini ngamunye unale number ke ebizwa ngokuthi IMEI number eyodwa. Mayiphendula ke uthi yebo kukanjalo uma kuwukuthi lo makhalekhukhwini lo akana ma SIM card amabili, kodwa kuma kuwukuthi kunama SIM card amabili nalama IMEI number azoba mabili.
Now, with respect to the numbers that accused number 2 says he was using at the relevant time period closer to his arrest, 2020, 2018, 19, he was using the following 2 numbers. The first number is the one that is on your analysis, which is 060, but on your analysis it will be 2760 901 6890. And the other number will be 2765 567 7733. And this number here, although he does not dispute it, that is marked as Vodacom/Cell C, because we are still waiting for the 205s, because he's been in custody for too long. He says he doesn't recall it, but I'm putting it specifically. He's not denying or admitting it until we get those things, because he says he can't recall some of the stuff.
I understand, but this is the 2 SIM cards that was found inside the phone.
Yes.
So that's how we identify the number.
Family, let's meet in the comment section. Let me hear from you. What are you saying about this? Thank you so much, family, for watching this video to the end. Please like it before you leave and subscribe for my channel if you haven't done so yet. I love you, family, and I will see you in my next upload. Bye.